Hello, and welcome to the world of, welcome to the adventures of lost souls. We have 6 adventurers on their way to Innsvine in the land of No Cooney. Now, these adventurers have heard that these lands are wealthy and that there's many a quest that they could go on, many a thing that they could gamble on, many a place to adventure to, and that's what drove them to come here. Just all of the excellent tales. We will get over to our adventurers. In time, we will start off by introducing Joe. Start it over, Joe.
I got you. I am Joe Roganoth. I have recently just left the city of Ashfall Haven where I resided for personal bloody reasons, to say the least. But now here I am trying to figure out a way to get these voices out of my head. I promise I'm more than just a introvert, to say the least, but I think that's enough about me.
Thank you, Joe. We'll move over to Graz.
Hi, I'm Graze.
Grace. Sorry, Grace.
My tribe was taken as slaves when I was left. I'm just looking for a good meal.
Sounds good. Next up, we'll do Trimmer.
I'm Trimmer. I'm a druid. I am really honestly just traveling around, seeing what I can find, and hoping to find something that will lead me back to my wife.
All right. Next up, Durlac.
I am Derek Gaslit, and I am looking for ways to make these weapons in my book, and I will do anything that it means to get them.
Awesome. Thank you, Durlac. Next up, Perrin.
All right, well, we'll try this again. My name is Perrin Blight. I am a fairy, and I'm from the land of Mizu. I'm an aspiring alchemist, and one day I woke up and saw nothing but the ashes and remains of my parents, and all that was really left behind from them for me was their most prized possessions, which is my father's glove and my mother's trusty umbrella. And yeah, I'm just looking to avenge them and see what other mischief I can get up to while I'm in these lands.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Giuna.
Yes. Hello there, everybody. I am Juna Seishin. I'm not going to say too much about me, but I'm looking for some followers of my way. Who am I? I'm the god of the free spirits. That's all you need to know.
Perfect. And with that, we'll find ourselves where, for all intensive purposes, we're saying that everybody is arriving right about the same time. We're going to go back through the list here, and we'll start with the last to speak. Giuna, where do you think you see yourself entering or being at within this town right now?
Let me make sure. You guys can't hear me through the Roll20, right?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Um, Seeing this regal statue here, Juna would probably be looking over it. Just wondering about the statue.
Awesome. So we got you in here. Perrin, you're up next. Where would you say that you are?
Yeah, I think I would kind of just be coming in kind of over here on the west of the town.
Okay, perfect. All right. Joe, where would you be coming in at?
I feel like Joe would come out around. I feel like he wants somewhere all the commotion is. So I would say around over here, the north side where the market is in
Okay.
this entrance. Oh yeah.
Just shut up right over here. Perfect. And then Grays, where you want to be?
Can I be right over here on the northeast?
Absolutely.
Thank you, my good sir.
Trimmer, where you want to be at?
I have the agility for it, so I want to say that I'm like, I want to be like on one of these like rooftops over here, like surveying the area.
Like this little plank area over here?
Yeah.
All right. And Gerlach, where do you want to be at?
Say about right over here.
I'm looking. I don't see anything yet.
I'm pinging it. It's on
Yeah,
more of the
right
east
there.
side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, I will say that you guys have heard many stories about this town and how amazing it was. And as of right now, where you all are at within the town, everything seems deathly silent. But everything also looks pristine around you, as if there's been no war, no fighting, no magic that you can detect, nothing. It just seems empty. And with that, I will leave you all to explore and meet each other.
All right. Well, I think as Perrin kind of realizes that the town seems a lot more quiet than he's been told and has heard of, he would definitely be trying to fly on top of this roof here and kind of
Mm.
survey, looking for anyone he may see, because feels a bit out of the ordinary and kind of off just a little bit. And DM, do you think I would be able to see uh, Durlac down there?
They're like would be moving over to this building, so he would just be kind of out in the open right now.
Okay. Then noticing someone in the area, I'm gonna kind of fly down that way and just be kind of like, "Hey, uh,
Whoa.
are you from here?"
No, have you seen anyone around here, Fairy?
N- no, did you just call me a furry?
I said fairy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're the furry one. Uh, but no, you're kind of the first person I saw. That's why I was gonna come ask you what's happened here. I'd heard that this was one of the busiest towns around, and I was just looking for a good spot to gamble a bit.
Yeah,
But
I was also looking for money, but not the gambling way.
yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think you'll get much of that off me. I
Yeah,
lost it all in the last town gambling, actually. So, uh, but no, I'm not really seeing anyone. Should we look around, see if there's a more busy part of town? Maybe this is just the quiet part.
hopefully so.
It looks
Let's see.
like we have a moment where
Terrible.
Giuna and Grays are meeting up.
Giuna's very like just kind of walking around the statue, still not paying attention to anything coming around. He's like, wonder if this was their god or their king, maybe a conqueror of some sort.
I'm just watching him. One eye just closes and then the other.
You will notice that the figure that is sitting on that horse is wearing a crown.
Is wearing a crown.
Hmm.
So
It's
definitely royalty. But anyways, hello there, little. Like, actually, how out of character? How big is Grace?
8 feet.
8 feet. Okay, never mind.
He's a barbarian.
Barbarians can be small.
so
Anyway,
back into character.
back in character. Hello there.
One eye closes and the other.
Oh, not much one for
Hi.
words. Oh yeah. Do you live here?
I look around. No. Just got here.
Same here. I was checking out this pretty nice statue. Hope to have one of myself one day. Or maybe even better.
It looks like we're having another encounter as well, where Perrin and Durlac are coming across Joe.
Hey, you bald man.
You see the bald man?
Are you
too, right,
from here?
Lola?
Yeah, bald man. Are you from here?
Well, first off, I have a name. It's Joe. And secondly,
I think
no.
bald man works better for you.
You know what?
We
Whatever.
could call him Baldy.
Baldy, bald man. Yeah, either one.
I
I like
just
it.
what?
Actually, what
You-
is your name to begin with?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Fairy?
Perrin.
Perrin.
Yes,
I
yes,
think
Perrin Blight.
fairy sticks better.
That's
Or
okay. I'll
perp.
just call you Rabbit.
It wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last time.
This is my
I
first
like this.
and last time in this city.
My name
Well-
is there, like, though.
Yeah, Rabbit. Got it. So
Okay, fairy.
Baldy, what's brought you here?
Hey, first off, it's Joe.
Okay,
Secondly,
what did you say, Baldy?
you know what? I was just traveling and now I'm here. I've heard stories about this place, but from the looks of it, it doesn't really look like it's the prosperous city it was told in the stories. So,
Yeah, this town seems
So-
shitty.
I'm guessing you haven't seen anyone else either then, based on the sounds of that.
not that I've seen so far, no. I came from the market over there, where I came from. There was a bridge back there. I came from the market, but nothing was over there, last that I saw.
Well, I came from kind of the northwest part of the town, but there was no one in the market. That I would guess that's the busiest spot.
Well, hell, we might want to actually head back down this way and take that other route we was looking at.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's nothing up there, then I'm thinking we head south a bit.
In the meantime, we are hitting one more encounter where Trimmer's coming across Giuna and Graves.
Hello?
Having been bad guying the statue, I turn around. Oh, hello there. Oh,
Hi.
and who might you be?
The name's Trimmer. Solid question. You see the lizard guy too, right?
Yes, he's not super wordy, but he's there.
Oh, okay. Just checking. I haven't seen very many lizard people. Are you guys from here? Because I haven't seen a soul other than you guys.
No, I actually am not from here. I've been wandering, looking to find find me some followers.
Followers.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, That's well, it's not important at the moment. I might tell you in a little what I mean by
Okay.
that.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
My
So
main
yeah,
curiosity for now is where the heck is everybody?
yeah, the city's eerily quiet.
And as you say that, you'll notice that it's so quiet that you can hear footsteps echoing throughout the city within your own area. Even though none of you all are moving, it sounds like it's coming to the south from you.
And I do hear
Yeah,
some
that's-
movement.
Do you-
I mean, care to go check it out?
Can we hear the people talking at all?
I would
Like
say you
someone-
hear muffled voices because of how quiet everything is. It's truly eerily quiet.
Did y'all hear people?
Voices.
Or am I tripping?
I thought I
you,
heard
you
people
hear
voice.
this?
Hello out there.
Hello?
Hello?
It's
Hello?
going to be
I'm
pretty
gonna
muffled
fly.
between the
Oh, wait,
buildings.
I want to go back this way, guys.
I'm gonna fly up and see if I see anything. I'll let you guys know.
Well, I'm going back this way.
Might as well follow. I just don't see why I can't do it.
Oh. Rabbit! Baldy!
Well,
There's
Yeah.
a big butterfly.
Yeah, I saw.
There's people
okay.
over there.
I think that was a
Those
fairy,
people?
but yes, I did
I
see.
wonder if they're friend or foe. Either
Yeah,
way.
there was.
Okay.
I hope they're
Is it
enemies.
I'll
Trying
Is
to
get
it
see-
actual
more.
people and not furries?
Yeah, there was a ginger, and well, one might be kind of a furry, more like a scaly.
Did you call me a furry?
Yes. Well, I mean, look at you.
You are
Okay.
quite furry,
That fur.
Rabbit. It's can't really get away from being the furry. You got fur. Baldy got a point.
I'm okay with
Fairy
being
is
called
actually
rabbit.
speaking.
I'd rather be called rabbit than fairy.
That's understandable.
You still have fur, but alright.
A lot of things
hello?
have fur.
Well,
A lot of things.
hello there, you
Hello.
Who are you?
three.
Who are y'all?
But that was right around.
Y'all from here?
No, but why you got an attitude?
Well,
Well,
I
why
don't
does
know.
it
I've been
matter?
walking around. There's no one here, and I'm kind of just a bit intimidated when I see another group. Thought we would be
Yes,
the biggest
no.
group in this town.
We just found each other ourselves, so none of us are tied together at the moment. In any way,
Oh, I'm pretty tied with Rabbit and Baldy over here.
You're
We're
pretty
great
tall.
friends.
I have a
Yeah.
name.
Been traveling
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, whatever you say, bald man.
I
That's a rabbit. I grab. I get a throwing axe. Ready?
Guys, what's your lizard doing?
I pull out my dagger.
He's not my
That's
lizard.
definitely
Wait,
not
wait,
mine.
wait.
Battle of the furries in here.
I'm going to kill it.
I'm actually just here
That'll be
looking
fun.
for some followers of my way.
followers?
Your way.
What are you, some sort of deity?
Oh well, you know. I'll explain it. I guess I didn't want to yet, but yes, I am in fact a god.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
wait.
Uh-huh.
Did anyone else hear that right?
Oh
Yeah, he
man,
said
thinks
he's a
he's
god.
God. That's fucking funny.
Uh-huh.
What are these godly feats that you've accomplished then, Ginger?
I'm what you would consider a newer god or a minor god. I haven't been at this very long.
Yeah, me too. I can fly. See?
Oh.
Godly. Starts flying
Yeah.
up a little bit.
I guess
Well-
we're all gods here.
I'll show you once one of you two kills each other,
Illusion.
as he motions to the rabbit, and Gray's getting ready to having their weapons drawn.
I'll kill
Yeah,
this.
I'm-
I can easily take this lizard if I need to. If he comes at me,
Oh, I
he's
know.
dead.
I'm keeping my distance from the lizard.
You
He
mean
looks
the
very
8-foot
angry.
lizard that is
Big
looking at you with
rabbit.
hungry eyes?
He's very
You
hungry
think
looking.
I'm scared of this? You think I'm scared of that little the lizard? I ain't scared of nothing. He's going down.
Hey.
Trust me.
Well, you do seem
I've
to be
learned one thing
stuttering a
about
little
this
If he
bit.
rabbit.
comes at me, I will take him out.
Well,
He's
he is
awfully
coming this way,
confident
so
for a
you better prepare, buddy.
Yeah,
there's
he
a-
can go. He can
that
try to attack.
Well, this will be interesting.
Anyways, pointy ears, what's your name?
Oh, the name's Trimmer. How about yourself, Mr.
I
Fairy?
like the nickname
Right?
Pointy Ears. That's
Uh,
funny. Pointy
my
Ears.
name's Perrin Blight. of Mizu.
I
Nice
did.
to meet you.
I've been away from my homeland for too long. I don't even remember what it's called.
Lizard, I don't like the way you're looking at me.
Rabbit, don't come
You might
closer
be
to me.
hungry.
He wants to throw that axe. I'm not getting hit.
I begin
Well, you said you
eating.
could take them on.
I start eating rations right in front of him, craving fresh meat.
Rabbit, it looks like he's. Is he threatening you?
I don't know. I
Well, you said you could take them on, right?
He's a
Yeah, you
weird
should
man.
fight him. Fight him, Rabbit.
Yeah.
I'll fight
I don't
him
see
if
why
he
not.
comes at me. I'm not just gonna go and attack him.
That's pretty reasonable. I don't think it would be the best thing to fight a giant 8-foot lizard. He's awfully big.
He doesn't seem to really have anything of use anyway either.
The throwing axe looks pretty cool. I don't think I could use it, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm more
I
of
don't
a
know.
dagger and
When he walked
bow
up, I
guy
did hear the jingle
myself.
of coins.
Nope, I have 0.
Points.
Yeah, I'm not that gullible, bud.
I don't carry money.
See? Look, broke.
So, Ginger, what were
You're
what were
lucky
you
he's too
talking about
stupid to
coins?
know
What's
what
the
that was
jingling?
supposed to be a trick.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know how to count.
Uh-huh.
I don't think a lizard's
Dang.
bright enough to pull a trick.
I'm not.
No, you're not
in
bright
that
enough
direction.
to shut the hell up.
So,
Oh,
anyways, without all this
Georgie.
drama, you guys didn't see anything here, did you? Like, you haven't seen anyone else or heard anything?
No, this has been all.
Well, if there's no one here, do you think we can at least rob one of these buildings? I could use a little bit of extra cash, if I'm being honest.
I don't see why not. Suit yourself.
And then DM, I'm just going to head into this nearest
going
building here and take a
going
look.
in right behind him.
Yeah, as you guys enter these buildings, you notice that they're not furnished at all, but everything looks pristinely cleaned. As if somebody had just come by and wiped down the dust today. You won't even find any dust in there.
What the fuck is this?
Well, this looks useless. I was hoping, like, there's not even a chair I can
These
steal here.
people are broker than the lizard.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah,
Hold on,
on to the next.
I was gonna say we gotta at least check another one.
Who knows?
You know what?
Maybe there
This
something.
one looks better.
Yeah, this one's huge. They must have had some cash.
Walk into this one.
Following closely behind.
Mindless thievery. Now this, on the other hand,
Man, this door is taking forever to open.
I think I might have found some gold for you.
What?
I can't get the
Gold.
door open, man.
Yeah, this one seems a little too locked. I hate to be that guy, but I'm not exactly the strongest. I don't know if I can do much about this.
Does anybody else
Uh,
hear
wait.
footsteps?
Fuck it.
Yeah, and I think
What?
I see someone.
You really want
oh,
some gold, Rabbit? I think we just found your chance.
Well, you say that you're looking for gold, huh? I mean, me and my buddies here, we were also looking for gold. And what kind
Well,
of gold situation do we have going on over here? You guys have lots of gold?
you're
I'm
getting
poor.
too close.
Do you
well,
know
there's
do you
gonna
know
be
anyone
in
who
a little.
has lots of gold?
Do you have lots of gold?
Not as much as I'd like to. I'd honestly heard a lot about wealthy people here, things that I could get. Me and my buddies thought we'd be able to just snip into the side of the town and catch some drunken bastard off his rocker and pocket everything, get out, do that for the next few days until we wanted to move on to what we wanted to do. But you see, everything is gone here. I've been through almost every building. There's nothing. So, where are you guys from? Here?
No, we just arrived not too long ago.
I see. Well, if you don't mind, as he brushes past you all.
What?
shoulder checking Joe and Giuna. He starts moving over to Trimmer. He says, "How about you? Do you live here?"
Where's my character?
Honestly,
Yours is right here, Chris.
Oh,
no, I don't live here.
All right, I'm gonna cut to the chase with you guys. We need everything you've got, all of your personal belongings, everything of value. I want your weapons. I want everything. I'm not gonna leave here.
As he's middle of that sentence, I point
Yeah.
at him, and everybody just hears, "By my power."
Well, I
And he
was
has
going
to
to
make a
go and
wisdom
try to
save.
slash at the throat at the same time too.
can I quickly attack the guy?
Well,
That's what I'm doing.
we have our first attack, which is an automatic start to the turn order, but everybody needs to roll for initiative.
All right.
So give me a second. Let me get everybody added to turn order. Feel free to go ahead and roll. Get your number ready.
6.
1, 2, 3
5.
again.
Surprisingly
Once you see
good
your
for.
picture come up,
I was
just throw
going
it
to
in
use
there.
Hungry Jaws on him.
Grasman looking for a snack.
There, I'll do that. I don't know if it had you guys. You can see it, so we'll just do that to be sure. Joe's not in yet.
Durlac. I think, let's see. You're good now.
No, I'm missing 1. That's 8 out of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Tremor.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Even though I rolled a 6, do I still get a chance to attack?
You will be able to on your turn in turn order.
Alright.
I kind of stole that one, I think.
Giona stole that surprise attack.
I was just about to say my guy was gonna fucking attack that guy, and then you go and do it.
Juno walks away for a bit and then does it.
By my power.
By my power.
All right, you've got your first one going by your power. What is the roll?
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save. And who are you targeting? You're targeting the guy that's talking, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Our main boy there.
Yeah, that's gonna be an 11.
That is gonna be a fail. So 1d8. So he takes 5 damage. Unless for some reason he's hurt.
No, he was not hurt.
You wish.
I get to roll a d12 if they're hurt when I cast that.
All right, we have Durlac up.
I am attacking that guy with a dagger.
Roll a hit.
Stabby stabby.
Does 11 hit?
11 doesn't hit.
Okay.
Doing anything else?
Well, no, yeah, no.
Right, that means we move on to Tremor.
I'm going to cast Poison Spray. It means to make a con save.
Con save?
Yep.
How's a 13 doing me?
He beat it.
All right.
Maybe that's on my turn.
Giuna.
So I'm like, well, there's only 3 of you here. That we have. Well, the others I don't know if I can say I like yet, but they're better company. I look at them and I say, you should have followed me. And they all, let's see what it's up to 3. They must all make charisma saving throws, all 3 of them.
Is that you're able to target each one individually, or is that an area of effect and other people have to as well?
No, it's I can choose the 3 kicker creatures.
What spell is that?
Bane.
Bane? Okay.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws.
Charisma?
Yep.
Alright, so my first guy has got a 15.
First guy got a 15.
Mhm.
So he saved.
Second one after him is an 8.
He fails.
Okay. What is the consequence of the failing there?
Oh, did you already do the last one? Anyone that fails, I'll tell you.
13.
13, he also failed. So the 2 that failed, anytime they attack, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that from the roll. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number.
Is that concentration?
Yep.
Alright, that's what I thought.
And then after that, just to keep myself on the safe side, I start moving away. 3. What do I got for movements? 30, right? Yep. Oops, right there.
Alright, Perrin, on you.
So you guys got this, right? I don't really. I'm not a big fighter, if I'm being honest. I'll just wait up here and watch. I think you guys can do it.
Are you really that scared, Fairy?
Are you
I
joking,
wouldn't say
right?
I'm scared. I just, honestly, I would say I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
Sounds like
I'll
you're
fight if
scared to me.
necessary. It doesn't. You guys got it.
I
Sounds like you're
say
scared.
it's fair that he doesn't want to fight. Not everybody's a fighter, you know?
Yeah. I just want to make
I'm
potions
clearly
one
shouting
day.
this.
Can't do that if
Sounds
I'm
like you're
dead.
scared.
And Perrin, that's
That's
your end
all.
of your turn? Perfect.
Yep.
Alright. Next up, we have this dude. He is going to use his bonus action here to disengage and roll past you guys here. Splitting in between you. To be at the back. He's going to keep moving down this way. Gain himself a little bit of distance. Here. That'd be as far as you can go, I think. Hold on a second. No, I can get him there. He definitely wants to create maximum distance, and you guys can clearly see that. And then from there, he's going to ready up his bow on him. Apparently I didn't have that. Whoops. I'll leave that as DM mistake. There you go. Next, Graze. What are you doing?
Hungry jaws on that little... This guy.
Okay. I'm assuming it's roll to hit there.
Yep. 8. That's a fail.
Yeah, it's not going to hit him.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else for this turn?
Nope, that was my turn.
Awesome. Joe, you?
Well, considering that was a fail lizard, I'll be next. I'm gonna attack the one in front of us with a dagger.
All right, roll to hit.
Ooh, 14.
14 is going to hit.
It's gonna do 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. I'll say as that is coming in, you're gonna swipe him at his shoulder, and you notice that he notices you and immediately seems to lock onto you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna. And I try to. I'm gonna try to dodge him if I can.
Say at this current moment, you have an ability that allows you to. He's not attacking you. You just notice that he notices you. It seems like he is averting all of
Oh,
his attention to you.
alrighty.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. This guy, he was paying attention to everything that's going on, is going to come around here to Durlac, and Durlac does a 12 hit you.
Is
No.
that what the -4?
Oh, it's every roll, huh?
Minus D4. Every attack roll or saving throw until the spell ends.
So it rolled a hit or the damage.
So it would be once you hit your roll to hit, then you subtract from that. So it could potentially force a miss.
Okay, so it doesn't affect the damage. Got it. Perfect. I thought it was
Right.
a damage affecting for some reason. So so does an 8 hit you, bud?
12 didn't hit me either way, so.
He just swung at you. He's trying to strike you with his sword there, but seems like he missed you. All right, we're finally around to the guy who likes to talk a lot. He noticed Joe that leaped out at him with a dagger, so he's gonna go and try and slice at you. Joe does a 11 hit you,
Just barely, yeah.
and that is with the -4. So you are
Oh,
gonna
he was the
take.
other one that failed?
You are gonna take.
And it's minus a D4, not a whole 4, sorry.
No, I know. I rolled the D4.
Okay.
You're gonna take
So I realized
3
I said
points
it
of
wrong.
damage.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Durlac, back around to you.
All right. So I'm gonna start off by telling the lizard, I need you help the bald man. Elf, you take on the guy behind us. I'll get this guy in front of me who just tried to slash at me. And I'm going to attack him with my dagger. Does a 13 hit.
A 13 hits.
He is hit for 5.
And just to be clear, you're talking about the one above you right now, not to the right, right? One slashing at you.
Yeah, the one above me. Yeah.
Perfect. You said 5?
Mhm.
All right. And is that the end of your turn?
One section. Let me look. I'm also going to use my bonus action Rabbit Hop. It allows me to jump 10 feet without provoking an opportunity attacks. I can use it 2 times per long rest.
All right, go ahead.
How far is? Okay. I'm just gonna jump to over here.
All right, so right under that little awning area.
Yeah. Basically, just trying to get like behind him, kinda.
Mm-hmm. I will say currently, right now, he's noticed you jump, but he's not got enough time for him to turn around and look at you just yet. Trevor, your turn.
Listening to what the rabbit said, with a little bit of flair to it, I'm going to like spin and throw my spear at the guy that was behind us.
So, I would like you to roll me an acrobatics check, and then roll to hit.
Okay. 22 for the acrobatics check. And then roll a hit.
Yep.
15.
I want you to roll your damage at advantage. And give the
Right
audience
click on it
a
and then just
description
hit
of how
advantage.
you say you're spinning around. Give a nice detailed description of how exactly you want the spear to land and plant.
Okay. So for whatever reason, I can't give myself advantage on a roll. I can give myself crit damage.
Yeah, there's no.
Flat roll.
That's what I
Because there's
meant.
no such thing
Yeah,
as.
that's what I meant. Crit damage, which you would get
Okay.
from advantage. My bad.
Okay, normally. Okay. So roll it like that. And he takes all 8 damage. So basically, it was like a really elegant like twirl. Practically, it's like with like one foot, like I basically pivoted around and just threw it, and I'm aiming for center mass. So
Okay, I will say that you're
You seem
very
to have a
successful
ballerina.
in throwing that spear, and that it literally goes through this guy's chest. It's not a fatal blow just yet, but it looks like something that people don't really come back from.
I'm hearing what our red-haired friend said. I'm gonna say I'm gonna have a little response to that, which I'm used to jumping through trees. I mean, I am a wood elf, so used to being able to move around pretty quickly, pretty light on my feet. And then I turn.
All right.
Well, I have seen a lot of wood elves that did do ballet, so that does make sense.
We are around to Giuna.
So I'm staying back where I am. I bring my finger up, pointing at the chatterbox. By my power. As he makes another wisdom save.
All right. There it is. 7.
Was he one of the ones cursed? Rebanned? Because
Yes.
he does have to subtract the d4 for that.
Yep. Oh,
Okay,
yeah, well,
7
then,
you said?
Yeah.
Less than 7 then? Yeah, that's a fail. But now he has damage, so it's a d12 for me.
Nice.
So he's going to take 7 damage this time.
But you're going to see this guy grab his head,
And it is necrotic.
drop to his knees as he seems to writhe in pain and slump over on the spear that was poking him through, slightly holding him up as he slowly falls down the spear. And with that, I want everyone to make a perception check. Actually, not everyone. I apologize. Gia, do not. Perrin, do not. Durlak, Trimmer, Joe, Grays, please make a perception check.
Oh,
16.
a 7.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Now 20, so 24.
So, Durlak and Tremor, both of you notice as the blood is leaking out of the body that is in front of you, it seems to just be being absorbed into the rocks beneath you. You can just see it being sucked into the rocks as if it's cleaning itself.
That's
Okay.
that's fancy.
Giuna, was that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right. Aaron, it's on you.
I mean, typically, Perrin wouldn't really do much here, but after seeing that extremely elegant twirl from Tremor, he decides to leap up and kind of do a bit of a 360 and shoot at the same guy Tremor shot at. He's probably up about 5-10 feet flying, so just kind of hovering here and
dead
then
body?
landing, just a little jump.
I thought he threw it at this one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that one. Sorry. Yes.
That's the one you threw the spear at, right?
Yeah,
Trevor?
yeah.
Yeah, and that's
So
who.
the guy you killed off was not speared.
Oh.
Momentary
Mistakes were
pause.
made.
Remember, what did you do for HP? Damage on him?
It was 8.
Earlier.
I didn't. Yeah.
Alright, so that's an easy fix then.
I swear it's.
So just heal that guy for 8 of whatever. And then take away the damage that I did to him.
-2 with the damage that you did, so got it. I completely messed that up. My bad stream, my bad Tremor.
And he was right here.
Still, the term does apply. That spear sticking through that guy does look like it is eventually going to be a mortal.
So the guy that I want to shoot he's still there and everything though?
Yep, he's there.
Okay. Awesome. Then yeah, I'm going for a little 360 crossbow shot on him.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh no. Does a 9 hit?
9's not gonna hit.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So my arrow probably just whooshes past him and slams into the ground. And yeah, Perrin looks rather defeated up there.
Yep, that arrow's gonna whiz right by him, but he doesn't notice you.
Oh,
He
wonderful.
sees exactly where it came from.
Hey, I
Speaking of,
just want to check and make sure. Did you add the 7 damage to him that Jinyu hit on him?
yes, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Just to end my move here, knowing that I failed miserably, we're just going to take a little step back. There we go.
Don't look so defeated up there, Fairy. We can't hit them all.
I was just trying to be like pointy ears. Sorry, guys.
I mean, hey, I like the attempt though. I like the spirit.
He's gonna take aim and shoot right at you, Perrin. And does a 13 hit you?
Well, certain. Yeah, that hits.
And that's the guy that's not cursed, I'm assuming. Baned.
2 damage.
Right?
So
So
you said?
yeah, I'd say that the arrow grazes you right on your shoulder as it flies by, leaves a nice gash in you there.
What the fuck? I missed.
It's
You don't gotta
banned.
shoot back. I was just having fun.
To be fair, you started it, so
Pointy ears started it. I was just having fun.
And you
Yeah,
shot
the
at him,
elf
so return.
definitely started it. So
Yeah.
so.
I went for the elf first. He put a spear in him. That was
Can we
rude.
stop arguing anyway? We're in a battle.
If it is kind of an odd time to bicker amongst ourselves.
This guy takes his little step forward down, and he's done for his turn. So Graze, it's on you.
Alrighty then. So I grab my axe. So I swing.
swinging at the guy
That
in
is
front
gonna.
of
Yep.
you. All right.
19.
19 hits.
Obliterate.
13. Slashing.
So tell me how you want to kill this guy. You're going to kill him.
Decapitation!
All right. So you slam your axe into the back of his neck as he already seems like he's pretty tired. And his head goes flying off and rolling towards his buddy over there in the back.
Beautiful cut, lizard.
Joe, it's your turn.
Right. Well, since that one's dead, good job, lizard, by the way. That was a nice clean cut. I will go over to this one and then make a slash towards his shoulder with my dagger.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Does a 10 hit?
10's not going to hit. So as you
Never mind.
reach out to slash at his shoulder, you just barely graze his clothing there.
Oh. Well then,
And now, seeing that it is his turn, he takes aim at you, and
oh
you
no.
can tell he's pretty pissed off about you cutting his clothes there, and does a 11 hit you.
Yes, it does.
5 points of damage.
Oh. Ah. Seem to have a good hit from that. Ow.
You okay, Baldy?
No, you fairy. Ow.
All right, Durlak, it's on you.
Okay. I was just looking at something, sorry. I am attacking the one guy again.
All right.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit.
6 damage.
6 damage. What were you attacking with again?
My dagger.
Nice. All right, so you sink it right into his back because his back is turned to you. He definitely feels it pull in and dig into him as you pull it out and walk away. Tremor, it's on you.
I feel like the people that are like closest to me are gonna hear him just kind of like say, "Man, I wish that damn thing came back." As he kind of like runs up and then attacks him with his dagger.
Okay. Roll to hit.
13.
13's hitting.
It's gonna take 7 damage.
7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you lay your dagger into him, you can see that he seems like he's going in and out of consciousness with your spear sticking through him there. He's barely standing on his feet.
And then with hearing that our friendly bald guy wasn't sounding so good, I'm gonna use my bonus action and cast Healing Word.
Okay. Roll your dice for that.
5 health back.
Nice.
Should I actually mark this out this time? And then I end turn.
Chiuna, what you doing?
Giuna is. Oh, perfect. Staying right there. Actually, no, he'll take one step forward. And over. Points down to the guy right across from Tremor, or right in front of Tremor. This one looks like he's quite weak, so by my power. And he has to make a wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom save. How's a 10 getting me?
That's not getting you anywhere. That's a fail. So that's 1d12. Because I know for a damn sure that one's hurting. For a total of 6 damage.
Would you look there?
6.
He's the one that actually fell to his knees and writhed on the ground. But since I did the perception check already, I will say that Durlac, Tremor, you're the ones that see this. And you look around noticing both of the bodies that have just been soaking the blood into the stone, and it seems like it's just being cleaned up as it goes.
But it's still fancy.
Perrin, it's on you.
So I know I didn't get the perception check there, but are the bodies still there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to move down here and I'm going to loot the body that Joe's standing over.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
You got it. Just a second here. 7.
You're gonna notice that he's got you rummaging through his pockets. You see everything that's on him, obviously, but the only thing you find is 1 gold piece.
Works for me.
He also has
You guys I got some gold.
He also has some studded leather armor there and a longsword.
If anyone wants to come get this body, they got a sword on them. I don't need it.
Anything else?
Do you like studded leather armor? He's got some of that, but you'll have to strip the man.
I could use that. I'll get that out from later.
All right, yeah, he's right here.
Should definitely grab that sword for me.
Okay, in that case, Perrin will also pick up the sword, and then I'll end my turn there.
Picking
You
up
said
one item
longsword
is
fallen or a short sword?
picking up any one item would be a single action. The looting,
so
one
then-
you get to add the 1
yeah,
gold.
no.
And
Yeah,
from
okay,
there,
yeah,
you're still in
you're
turn
good.
order.
Yep, yeah, of course.
All right. Praise. Praise.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I'm just gonna go after the last guy.
All right.
Take a swing at him.
With your axe.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
That's an 11.
11's not going to hit him.
Damn. Well, that's all I could do.
So as you swing your battle axe, you hit the ground with it, and roll me a strength check.
Okay. That's a 7.
You just hit the ground pretty hard. It darts up some rubble, but nothing crazy happens. Joe,
Okay.
your turn.
I think I'm gonna sit this one out for a bit. I'm ow. That swing really hurt. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
You did get some health back.
I'm sorry. As you go to move away from him, he is going to go for his opportunity attack there, and does another 11 hit you? Assuming that
It does.
You are going to take 3 points of damage.
Ow.
Doesn't put
Ever
you
turn
down.
your back on the opponent, man.
If it doesn't put you down, you're clear to be where you're at. But if you do go down, you have to go back to the spot you were at.
Hmm. Oh, that does take me down, yeah.
You got +5 from Tremor. Just remember that.
Oh, then no, I'm good then.
Yeah, make sure to probably add. I think it's 3 now.
I was
The
at
hell?
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. Okay, I'm good.
All right, perfect. And then next up, it's going to be our guy's turn right here. In a last fleeting effort, he's going to stab forward at the lizard and does a 12 hit. Grass.
That misses.
All right. He just swings right at you. He tries to plunge his sword, but it just goes right to the side of you as he's seeming like he's on his last leg. Durlak, your turn.
I am going at him again with my dagger.
Roll to hit.
23.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
5 damage.
Surprisingly enough, he is still standing, but it looks like he is literally about to pass out. Tremor, it's on you.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
The lizard
I'm
said.
going to pull my spear out of this guy's chest that's dead in front of me.
Okay, that will take an action. And a strength
Given the-
check.
A strength check, fine.
Yeah.
13.
I'd say you struggle with it for a little bit there, but you're able to wiggle it through his body and pop it back out the other side. In doing so, you kind of splatter yourself with a bit of his blood. As you notice that last little bit of blood that's seeping out is just still being cleaned up by that street. Nothing on you is clean, though. Your face is still splattered.
So I assume my spear also didn't get cleaned from this.
No, there's definitely blood on your spear.
Oh man, I was hoping to clean my spear. If it's going to clean the roads, you could have cleaned my spear. And then obviously in turn.
Okay. Giuna.
All right. There, this little problem is still here. So, see if we can finish him off. Point at him. By my power. I think you know what to do there.
Yeah, it's a 7.
Out of curiosity, is that including the minus D4?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so 1d12 of damage. And that'd be 9.
Yep, you just needed the 1.
I had a funny feeling.
He also has a writhing moment where instead of falling to his knees, he just kind of collapses over forward in front of himself and just seems to be twitching and squirming on the ground until he eventually stops. And with that, guys, I am going to take us and put us on our very first break of the night. Hello, everybody. We are back from our break, and these guys have just successfully slain the bandits who were coming in to fight them. We're out of turn order, which means we're free roaming again. Courtney, what are you doing?
This guy right in front of me.
Oh, I failed to get rid of that. Perfect. Looting this guy right in front of you. All right.
Oh,
Yep.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Following that, I'm looting the body that
Okay.
Tremor just left.
I'm
Okay.
going back and pick it up.
Nine.
I'm going back to pick up that sword because I know it's there.
What'd you get?
Oh,
A 9.
You'll notice that this
That's
guy has some heavy armor on him. He was carrying a sword as well, and you find a gold piece. That's it.
I take the gold piece and that's it. And then I'm gonna move down here and grab that studded armor that was left.
So you are stripping him down, right?
Yeah, I'm stripping them down. I'm taking his studded armor and then gonna leaving my leather armor.
Okay. You will notice as you do that his body just seems to dissipate into the stone as well. Skeleton and all.
Oh, I was gonna eat
What the
that.
fuck? What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Okay, it wasn't just me. I'm not
Eh.
tripping. We're good. We're
I
good.
still put the armor
Wait.
on anyway.
I still grab my sword and walk
Everybody
away.
in that immediate
Well,
area,
that was quite the sight.
Grays, Durlak, Giuna, Joe, and Tremor, roll a perception check for me really quick.
All right.
How is everyone feeling after that little fight?
Another nat
18.
20. I'm running out of this
18.
this session.
Okay.
I also
8.
got a nat 20 there.
Who got the
I
8?
got a nat 20 also.
26. Me. 3 nat 20s.
And Joe, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Okay. So everybody besides Grays, you notice that as the bones start to decay, it's not like it's not like an acid effect, if I could say. It looks like they're being broken down meticulously by piece by piece
Also,
to
can
where
we
it
get rid
fits
of the
through.
ruler?
Where I don't see a ruler.
Oh, it's not showing up in yours.
No, I'm sorry.
Persistent on my screen. Let me see if I refresh.
But the bones seem to fit through the rocks in exact patterns along with the rocks. If you weren't mistaken, it would seem like it was still solid, but flowing in a liquid manner.
Goopy.
That doesn't look
well,
too
What the fuck was in that guy's blood?
Oh,
I
whatever
don't
it
want to
was,
know.
it's-
It causes me to see some weird shit. Start fucking wiping that
anyways.
guy's blood off my face.
Ooh.
Little fairy, you seem to have quite the hole in your shoulder there.
Perrin is actively rummaging through this body.
Yeah.
So Perrin can roll his
and-
d20.
And then, yeah, Gingy, it kind of hurts if I'm being honest. The guy's put an arrow right through my arm.
And I just reach down, put my hand on him for a second,
Nat
and
20.
say, or no, and I say, "Don't worry, I still need you."
What was
And-
your roll again?
As he's doing that,
Nat 20.
he said nat 20.
Okay. You notice that he has light armor on, and he also has a bow on himself, but you find yourself a solid 5 gold.
And as he's rummaging through, like, I did that thing where I placed my hand and said, "I still need you," and he heals for 9.
How'd you get rid of the hole in my arm? Yeah, are you actually a god?
Well, I guess that's up to you, isn't it? But
Guys,
yes,
we're
I am.
traveling with
And I just
God.
kind of wink and walk away.
He filled the hole in my arm. It's gone. I'm not bleeding no more.
Calm down, man.
Well, yeah, that's what healing spells do. That's what
Well,
some people have.
can you do that, Rabbit?
I cannot heal, but other people can. There's been I've seen multiple.
I can do that.
Aldi,
I
can
can
you
do
do
that. I
Oh,
can
do
do
that.
it.
Are you telling me those other two are gods?
I mean,
They might
Look
be.
at them. Do they
God
look like
above
God?
is
Does
in
Baldy
pointy
look
ears.
like a god to you?
he could be the
Hey.
god above people. I don't know.
You're,
If he heals a
you're-
wound in my hole or in my shoulder, maybe I'll believe it.
you may be a little dense.
There's no.
I'm not dense. I'm just
Just take a breather. Joe.
Wait,
Just
hold
take
up.
want to travel with a
Does
god.
that mean I can be like a god of like delicate dancing?
You can't be a god at anything.
That
Shut up,
twirl that
kid.
you did was pretty
I
delicate.
swear.
I mean, are we all gods? We might all be gods, if I'm being honest.
Perrin, to be clear,
I
you
can fly,
you only
we got
took
a furry.
the gold off of them, right?
Oh yes, I only
Common
cared for the gold.
bow. Okay.
You did? Did you say there was arrows or no?
Yeah.
That was the guy who shot. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. How many arrows?
5.
Okay, then I've taken the 5 arrows as well.
Well,
Hold on, I go sit down and read my book for a little bit, y'all.
Like the rabbit can read.
I will say that it did take quite a while
Apparently.
for you guys to get through what you were doing and your fight, and you do notice that the sun is on the heading towards setting more than it's not. It's not quite ready to set on you, but you can see that it's past noon.
Let's get into
Um,
quite dark.
Well, I think
Gardens.
we might have murdered the only other people in this town, guys. I
Yeah.
mean, I haven't checked
Well-
everywhere, but
As far
It
as
was
we
either
know,
us
we're
or
the only
them,
ones here.
and they were only. It was either us or them, and they were only 3.
well,
So I
we
think
coulda
the
gave
choice
them
was
our
clear.
gold, and we didn't really have to fight. You started just, you guys all started just jumping them because they wanted money. It's understandable, but it wasn't just us or them. It could have been the gold and no one.
but
Well,
then
it looks
again-
like it's too late.
Normally, I would agree with you, but there's one problem, and I just look pointedly at the rabbit. I can tell already he would not allow that to ever pass.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they
no,
wanted
he's-
more than just gold.
Yeah, the rabbit's been talking about gold this whole time we're here, so I don't think that was gonna pass very well.
And then they wanted all of our shit. Like, fair's fair,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're not wrong. I let it pass. I'm not really opposed to watching murder or anything. I just don't like to cause it myself.
Either way, the deed is done, so it looks like now we're just left here. Just us.
There is one other thing. Your poor
What?
coat there, Bufferi, looks a
What are
little
we talking about now?
torn.
Yeah, I don't suppose you can heal the hole in my coat, can you?
So I place my hand over it, over the hole, and I cast mending.
Guys, he fixed the hole in my coat and my shoulder. Are we sure he's not a god?
I can also fix the hole in your shirt.
Well, then
I
why
didn't see
didn't you?
jumping to heal a hole.
Because I didn't think about it. He didn't. I was just chilling here. Okay.
Hey,
Not
hey,
very
I want to ask you one question. Why the fuck do you have only one glove on, bud?
Oh, well, if I'm being honest, when I was just young, my mom and dad died, and all they really
Oh,
left
this is gonna be a whole backstory now. I didn't need to hear that.
No, it's just my dad's glove. That's all.
It's a bit
Well,
of dick.
Guess he
Well,
doesn't
I'm
care.
sorry you lost your father. I'm sure he was a great man.
No, actually, my dad was quite abusive, but
Hey,
That's
my mother loved
Hey.
me, and I just
are we
thought
gonna get going, or are we just
for
gonna
both
sit
of them.
around talking?
I
Impatient.
suppose we
You can go wherever you damn well please.
All right, fuck you. Y'all can
Ha.
sit around and waste your time.
He's an angry rabbit.
He sure is.
Where are you going, anyways, rabbit?
And as you approach the gate and you attempt to walk through it, you feel a presence surrounding the entire gate as a slightly green aura stops you from stepping through it.
What the fuck is this?
Pushes
What's
you
that?
back.
Oh.
That didn't go so well for you, did it, stupid?
Rabbit tricks you
Keep
for
talking shit, and I will slit your throat while you sleep.
Well, now that
Hey,
isn't nice.
Hey! We don't need to be doing none of that. I was just making a little joke. It's okay. We can be friends. I promise. I'm a good little
Yeah.
fairy.
Yeah.
No need to be so sensitive.
Yeah.
So-
Sensitive. That's what it is.
You got any more
Very
bright ideas
defensive,
though?
is he now?
Connie, what?
Any more bright ideas? I mean, we can't go out that way, so where should we go next? Are we just stuck
Why
here?
don't you try running through faster this time?
What?
Yeah, how about we tell the lizard to do that?
I was about to say the same thing. The lizard doesn't have much brains and seems to be pretty strong.
Hey, lizard
We can
boy!
get him to run.
Lizard boy!
Yeah.
Can you
Can you?
run through this entrance real quick? As fast as you can?
Gotta test something.
Okay.
He wouldn't.
God damn, this thing's
He
retarded.
would-
Baldy, don't say nothing.
I'm just gonna stay.
I
over
charge
here.
ahead.
And it's Joe, not Baldy.
Okay, so you're charging directly at the gate?
Yeah,
Are you doing so recklessly?
no.
No?
Just charging
Are
at
you
it.
sure your character's not moving?
So yeah, then how are you charging? Let's see. You have
Easy. I'm all the way
Running.
back here and then rushing all the way up here.
He's
okay.
running gracefully though, not recklessly.
Based off of your path there, Joe and Perrin, I'm gonna need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw, and
Oh dear
Great.
God.
Grays, I'm gonna need you to make
Disregard the first one.
a strength check.
I got a 3.
19.
Natural 20, 22.
So you're gonna slam extraordinarily hard into the gate, and as you were running past, you knocked poor Joe clean off of his feet. He is
Oh.
laying on his back right now, winded. And Joe, I'm gonna need you to take a point of damage there. Perrin, you were able to dodge out of the way just in time as the wind from him rushing past you breezes you back just a bit. You smack into the building, and you don't take any damage. But Graz, you are going to take 3 points of damage as you run
Graze.
face first. Graze, you're going to take 3 points of damage as you run face first into this force field, and it seems like it doesn't buckle at all, but it just slings you back a good 10 feet.
Gina just
That
kind
didn't work.
That's what I wanted to say. And I just start walking away.
You're telling me you ran through the door and it didn't work?
I reached down a hand at Joe.
Stupid little
Uh-oh.
Maybe you're not so bad, Rabbit. That was great.
I reached down a hand towards Joe to help him up.
I take his hand.
I also got to see Baldy
Up
get
and at
smacked down.
Thank you.
Oh, it's even better.
Thank you.
Almost took me out. Baldy's got to be faster. A little slow on their feet.
You bitch.
It's almost like you expected me to stop an 8-foot lizard from
Lizard!
coming straight at me.
How's your
Lizard, come on,
backfield?
let's go.
Well, he didn't say stop. He said dodge. You know.
As everybody's walking up to the statue, I need everybody to make a perception check.
Let me get closer. All right.
Right before, I would say that this is happening, Gina, right before you got here,
6.
so we'll take you back a stop.
16.
9.
17.
Oh, 17. Sorry.
12 for me.
7.
Anybody who rolled above an 11, you're going to notice that the pathway beneath you, the bones and blood from all of the people that by the way, there's still 2 dead bodies back there that haven't disintegrated away like the last one. And then, I shouldn't say disintegrated, more disappear. You'll notice that those
Oh, I
remains...
thought they all disappeared, or I would have cut up one and turned it into food.
Well, as you were walking by, you definitely seen that there were 2 of them. The fully clothed
running
ones.
back.
I run back there and then start cutting them up.
Yeah. As you do so, all the blood and everything around you is being absorbed, and any clothed piece of meat that you have that doesn't touch the ground is yours to carry.
Yay! I'm munching while walking.
That is a around 180-pound man. Depending on how many of the limbs you picked up, you're probably putting a weight capacity on yourself around there of like 50, 60, 90 pounds, depending on how
Does he
many
need
limbs you took.
how much limbs dropped roll?
Yeah, how many of the limbs are you taking? Like, what'd you leave?
Oh, 2.
2? Okay. Could be
Double
good.
fist and limbs.
Both legs.
nice
'cause
meaty
that's the
legs.
meatiest part.
As you guys are moving along, anybody who got over an 11 is going to notice that the pathway is crawling with the color crimson and white as you're walking along, and it seems to just be following your footsteps.
Oh, this puts a whole new definition to the red carpet.
And
What are you
as
talking
you
about?
get around that statue, uh, everything's going to seep into the statue itself as it starts to glow on bright green, and then shoots off a light off into the sky that falls back down to the town around you. And it seemed like it was 5 different green lights.
I beg your pardon. That was quite the interesting display of light.
Would everyone have seen the light, DM?
Anybody who had the perception check absolutely sees it. And if
So
you guys
anyone
are
who's
talking
left
about it in
missed.
any way, which it sounded like Gina was, then I would say everybody else is able to catch a glimpse of what's going on.
Okay.
Dear God.
What was that?
Well,
Okay,
the
so I'm not going insane.
redness kind of seeped in that we were walking around, seeped into the statue, and then there's that light just shot out. Did we see like directly like where you said 5 different ones?
5 different pieces in the sky, but you couldn't quite see where they were falling because of the height of the buildings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps we need to. Is it still like actively lit up?
It's glowing green still. It's not as bright as it was when it first started, but it's still got a
Yeah.
green hue around it. Yeah, the middle statue. Let me see if I can ping. Is pinging gonna work for me today?
Yep.
So I start looking over the statue, even climbing up onto it, seeing if I can find anything.
Why, Cinder, why are you riding the statue? You know it's not a real horse, right?
Yes, I do know. Although it is a rather nice one if it was fit for one of my. And anyways, I just wanted to see if there was anything on this statue whatsoever that might
Roll
give me some
investigation.
kind of idea of what's going on.
Roll investigation.
Investigation.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a 15.
As you're riding the statue, if you were riding it like a horse, you approach the horse's neck, you find an engraving, and it says "Follow the flame."
Follow the flame. And I just mutter that out loud as
I
I read
haven't
it.
seen any fire since I've got here. I mean, it's
I didn't see anything near the market where I came from.
I didn't see anything on the balcony I was standing.
Well, perhaps with that flash of light, there might be something somewhere now that we can find. So perhaps we should start looking again around this town.
Would there be a chance that that light may have taken down the barrier that let us out?
we could always make the lizard run
That
again.
is a good. Yep. Lizard.
Lizard,
Yeah.
Try that one more
can
time.
you run at the gate once more, please?
No, the hurt.
No.
It should be gone this time.
We're thinking it's gone
No, it
now.
hurt.
It should be fine.
The hurt is away.
I charge at it again.
Full speed.
Yeah.
Roll a strength.
At least we aren't in it this time.
Yes, you're a lot safer
Body.
behind him.
Even then, he looks haunting as he does, but
What's your strength?
12.
12.
12. This time it seems like you're a little more winded from the last time you hit it. You're gonna rush into it at a blazing speed, but you're just gonna push up against it and bang your head a little bit and take a single point of damage.
Juna, as soon as he sees it, just turns and starts looking around. If anyone wants to follow, I'll be on my way.
Vince, can you?
we're just gonna.
Could you maybe help the lizard out a bit first? I feel a little guilty about the. He looks like he might be concussed or something. He's not looking so good. Lizard,
Um,
lizard, come back.
Yeah.
We're going this way. Come on, buddy.
You gotta move your character, Grace.
And right up.
Grace.
And it does a little dash after.
Lizard. Well, that was quick. Well, hello.
You
We're
saw
going
how
this
fast
way.
he ran
Come
at the
on.
wall. Quick lizard.
This is the area that I came in from. I hadn't noticed anything when I originally came in, so
Yes,
As
but
you
like
enter
I'm
the
saying, perhaps something
courtyard,
has changed now.
you do
I mean, lizard,
recognize
there you go.
that there seems to be a glowing green orb of fire sitting on top of the head of the statue.
that's
Voila! I'm assuming. Well,
Oh, I
that's
got
just what I was
kicked.
assuming.
yeah, that's new. That wasn't there when I walked in.
Anyone want to touch it?
I'll touch it.
Oh, well.
Oh,
You can go
fair
ahead.
enough.
I'm gonna climb
Imagine
the statue.
being
There.
as I'm watching him. I'm like, imagine being willing to touch what seems to be fire.
Couldn't be me. This is a interesting group that we've stumbled upon.
We're not in the brightest group here.
Oh.
Eh.
I keep getting kicked.
So are you attempting to climb the statue, Lego?
Yep.
Roll athletics.
Okay. 15.
So you're able to climb the statue and get up to the top. How do you attempt to touch the glowing orb?
So I'm gonna like really quickly like just put my hand in and pull it back out.
All right, as you do, while you do notice that it's hot. But once you hit around the center of the orb, it feels like there's a little marble in the center.
Okay, so that there's something in the fire. Like it's hot, it's fire, but there's something inside of it. It's small. I
Well-
can try to grab it.
You're gonna have to.
All right, I'm
Big
going
quick
Might
back
be
though.
in.
burning your hand here in a second, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my hand back in and grab it and pull my hand back out.
Okay. Since you knew exactly where it was, you're able to reach in and grab it. But as you do and you pull it away, the flame travels with you, and the heat's growing hotter and hotter on yourself. So
I
what do you do?
throw the flame down in front of like everyone, like not aiming at anyone, but like right in front of them.
Give me a ping point
Get where everyone's standing about right there.
right here. Okay.
Okay, don't hold that marble. That damn thing got hot. Okay.
Can either of you magic doers put fire out?
I can try to make it rain, I guess.
Yeah, just don't get it on me. I'm not a big fan of water.
My question is, did anything happen when he threw it down?
I'd rather not get wet myself either.
You noticed that it just bounced along the ground and seemed like a flame would behave, but without any, there's no source to light the flame. It's just a flame.
I'm going to try to put the flame out with create water.
Okay.
There ain't nothing to roll for it, so
You explain how you're creating the water.
basically, so I'm just making it like, well, I guess like the goal right now would be to, let me read this real fast before I actually say this, because make sure I can actually do it the way I want to here.
Yep, take your time.
Okay. So it doesn't say that I can't like make like a circle of like just water and like encase the entire thing in water. It says I can make it rainwater, but
So you're just trying to make an orb to surround the flame, correct?
yeah.
All right. Well, as you do so, everybody will clearly see that the flame goes out and that there is a little marble left inside the water.
Ooh.
Okay. Does anyone have a container? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I can actually just move this water around. It's water. And I have the feeling if I let the water go away, it's just going to reignite the flame.
Ooh. Not that I know of. I don't think I have a container. There might be something around here, though. We could look
Yeah,
for.
and how big's this marble? Literal marble size, like small?
Yep.
I've got. We could use my water skin.
Okay. While the water's there, you might want to go like try to see if you can like scoop it into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try exactly that. I'm gonna kind of try to take a little bit of the water with it as well and knock the marble into my water skin. Just a little scoop.
Because of where it's at and everybody's been paying attention, I'd say that you're fully successful. You're able to put it down into the water skin. As long as you said you are taking water with it, correct?
Yeah, and
Yep.
if I'm not mistaken, I think a water skin starts with water anyway, so like it's a pretty full water skin.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Yeah, guys, I got it.
I have to off the
Oh,
statue.
well,
I'm going to attempt to see if
job,
I can actually like
Barry.
move the water bubble.
And he
I made.
jumped off that statue quite deftly.
Yeah.
Or did he?
You said you're going to
I'm pretty
attempt to
delicate.
move the water.
Yeah, but see if I can just move the circle without it just like splashing everywhere and dissipating.
Give me just 1 second.
How tall is that statue?
Yeah, I probably should have asked that before jumping off, but you know.
It's probably around like 15, 20 feet.
Pretty good jump.
So there is a
No, you
certain
cannot just move
threshold.
the water.
Okay.
Not in form, but you have create and the ability to create and destroy the water. So
Okay.
no.
Then what I'm going to do is I have a pot, like a cooking pot. I'm gonna scoop some
Yeah.
water into it.
I apologize.
Okay.
I had water go down my windpipe.
Also, DM, when you got a sec, you have a DM.
I apologize. I was drowning. Oh, I hate that feeling. Yeah, so, Trimmer, you are gonna have to take, 1d6 of bludgeoning for that fall.
1d6, you said?
Yes, sir.
I'm down.
I laugh as I see him collapse, and I'm like, probably should have thought about that jump, but well, I won't. Wait, I won't let you die. And cast Spare the Dying on him, so he's immediately stabilized.
But still
I'll
down.
pat him on the shoulder. I'll pat him on the shoulder to try and wake him up a bit. Pointy ears. You okay there, buddy?
That was a bit of a further jump than I thought it was. Oh,
Yeah.
I really thought I could land that.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we stick the high.
There was
leave
an
the higher
attempt.
things so people can fly.
Yeah, or the lizard.
Honestly, it's always best to use the lizard first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're okay there, buddy. Get up.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Well, okay, that being the thing, that means I was probably, since I jumped off that before anything was actually I don't know actually what happened. Did we find out like if anything worked to get that marble?
Well, I scooped up a little bit of that water you made, and I don't know what's going on in here, but it's inside my little water skin here. So, I guess I don't have much to drink right now, but I got the marble.
Okay, well, from what I noticed, as long as it's in water, it won't burst into flames again. Because the way that seemingly worked is it was kind of like normal fire when I stuck my hand into it. Hot, it got hotter and hotter and hotter. Yeah, don't want to be hold on to it.
Does anyone have anything to collect the rest of this water then? Because
I've got a pot. I can scoop up some water into like a cooking pot.
we might as well take as much as we can. Unless if you can make the water at will, then we don't really need any. But
That because I don't actually know how that works. DM, does it still cost me spell slots to cast spells like that out of turn order?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, no, that was the last thing. That was the last time I could make it.
yeah, then I think we need to preserve all we've got. Because I don't know. If we have to find more of these, then we might need it.
Well, the good thing is the pot's big enough that if we could get the marble and just toss it in here, then however many there is left should fit in here. If it was fun to
Okay.
fit in your water skin, anyways, then it's a
Did
cooking pot.
anyone see where else the fire may have went?
No, are you able to actually fly up to that tall tower there and see if you can see anything, perhaps?
Yeah, I can definitely try, and I'll fly my way up right to the point here. And can I potentially roll like perception to see if I see any more green fire, DM?
Yep, that's what I was going to have you roll. Roll a perception.
Perfect. Let me find it here. There we go. 19.
You're going to see a green flame right at the peak of here.
Where was that? Sorry, I did see it, but then it just went too quick. Okay, yep.
You're going to see a green flame off in the distance. Looks like it's being swallowed up by this waterfall.
Okay.
Over here, you're going to see a green flame within this little park area.
Okay, that one I'm just not seeing. I might be dumb.
Over towards
Up
the
where
west
I
side of the map.
started.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. Thank you. Sorry.
And lastly, you're going to see a green flame moving about the market.
Okay. Then I will fly down and I don't know if it's all of them, but I did see 4 green flames and I can lead us there if you'd like.
I don't see why not.
Looks like you're
Lead
the
the way,
leader for
fairy.
now.
Alright, and just to make life a little faster, I'll lead them right to the peak over here, like the first one that I had seen.
Remember,
Assuming
other
they're
people
kinda all-
most likely need to be on the ground unless you have extreme good
Yeah, I
abilities
would
to
say like
climb.
I was thinking that this was an alleyway. I could be wrong though.
I can't find
Yeah,
anybody.
it is.
Oh, there you guys are.
I'll go
There's a
this
way for
then.
everybody to get over there. But
Okay.
it is at the very peak
yeah,
of that
so-
house.
The first one's up there. Pointy ears, I might need that pot if you don't mind, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so I can do that, but I'm warning you, if you drop this pot, we have no more water.
Well, that's okay. I saw a river. And I think we could probably scoop some more from there if need be.
Is,
I
Okay.
hand him the pot.
is the river sanitary?
Yeah,
I
drinking
wasn't
it.
thinking we drink it. I was just thinking to hold the marbles and
Oh,
hopefully put
well.
out the fire.
Never mind that.
And then I'm gonna fly up here and, without really like touching the flame, I'm going to try and just like scoop the flame and what I'm assuming is probably a marble, but honestly, I'm not looking because I had already decided this. I'm just going to try to scoop the fire with the pot of water.
Are you flying while you're doing?
If it's at all possible that I can stand kind of on the like, not the peak of like what looks to be a chimney, but just the like top of the roof, I would imagine that I like landed and scooped.
I'd say it's ever so slightly to catch your balance. It's ever so possible to slightly catch your balance on there, so you'd be able to scoop it as you move by, but you won't be able to stand there for long.
Okay, then yeah, the would kind of be like a land scoop, and then I would immediately be flying back down once I've got it. Would be my thoughts.
Okay, yeah, you're successful.
Okay. And now, well, as I'm going down, I'm kind of looking into the pot. Do I see another marble, or is there something else?
No, it looks exactly the same as the last thing.
Okay. Well, I got the marble. So on to the
Oh,
next one, I guess. And I'll lead them
where
this
would
way.
the next one be?
Just this way, and I can take you there. Just moving at an okay enough pace that everyone can see me going through what I imagine is a little alley here.
Yep.
Rabbit, it's where
Oops.
we met. So nostalgic. Just past this building here, and I'm guessing it was kind of just in the center of this area.
Yep, right here in the center.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the pot off and just let them know that. Well, honestly, I don't want to risk playing with any more fire, so someone else can grab this next one. I got the high one though. I did my job.
I got my pot back and I just walk up there and I scoop up the flame.
All right, you're good.
All right. Well, I believe I only saw two more, so I'll lead us there now.
All right.
I'm trying to find my body and I can't control it.
You are right here where the ping is. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And then I lead us into the market, and you said
Now
this one
this
is moving
time,
around.
yep,
Correct?
this time you guys noticed as you come into the market square here, the flame is just making a circle around this center building, moving at a not I wouldn't say slow, but not fast paced. Somewhat brisk, a fast walk, if you will.
Well, this wasn't here when I was here.
It's okay. The
Uh,
one in the last area, I didn't see that either. So I think we're all kind of
I'm pretty
missing
sure
some stuff.
nothing that was here that is here now was here before. If there is anything extra.
hate to
Oh.
be the bearer of bad news. This one's moving, so scooping it's not going to work. Pouring the water out.
Well, it seems to be moving in a linear pattern, so
What if you just kind of
probably
hold
won't be
the
too hard
water
to
on a bit of
catch.
an angle and catch it in the pot?
It's a pretty predetermined path, and you can see it's not changing its movements much, and it doesn't really seem to acknowledge or notice any of you.
How high is it off the ground?
About, I would say ankle high.
You know,
The flame
I do
itself.
have one idea. Keep
What
in
are you
mind, the back of the statue, or the front of the statue did say, follow the flame. Perhaps we should have our friend here, the lizard, just walk around this one for a little bit.
Well,
Why me?
you're really good at doing certain things, buddy.
Well,
I've
I'm hurting
learned
bad.
you're really useful, and
Just
I
do not
I
run
think
into it this time.
yeah. How about
Just
you
follow.
follow this one, and I'll take them to the other one that I saw, and then we'll come back and get you. And if you see anything, you just start screaming really loud.
Okay.
All right,
Sorry,
so
my
we're
mouse
going to
was moving.
imagine Graz just going in a circle, following the flame. And
All
then,
right. Well, if you guys want to come this way, I'll take you to the other one real quick. It was just around the corner here.
What a poor lizard.
Balti, don't worry about it.
Lizard,
I could have asked you to do
not
it.
that smart.
It's a good test, at
Well,
least.
At least I have some common sense.
I think we
I
just
don't know
treat him
about
as a pet.
all right.
Wow.
As you guys
I
approach
was thinking
this,
more a little bit of a test dummy.
as you guys approach this flame, you'll notice that it seems like it's already inside the waterfall, but it's still a flame.
Guys, I don't know if that one's going to be put out by water quite as easily, but do we just try what's worked?
I mean,
Well, maybe it's behind the waterfall where it's not getting any direct water to
Uh,
it.
I'm
I
really
mean-
not going in for that one.
or maybe it's needs to be submerged in water instead of it just being like hit by water.
That's also true.
Yeah, well, do you
It's a
mind pointing to
theory.
yours? Are you worried about getting
You
wet?
do seem to be the best at being the water boy right now.
So I will
Lord.
mention, in order to get to this one, you'll have to climb the cliff face there a bit, shimmy over to the water, and reach out to grab it.
Guys, I just told you guys I was,
Lizard,
Hey, Lizard,
what
you
are you
should be
doing?
following that flame.
Lizard.
I am currently being kicked out of roll 20 again.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Oh, see. Did you even intentionally follow?
Well,
I don't know
Rabbit,
how else this
you look
character
pretty
would have moved.
nimble. I saw that
What?
pop that you did earlier. Do you want to try and get this one?
How high up is it?
DM?
I would say that this is a good 20-foot waterfall.
Ooh.
And that the flame would probably be about 10 to 15 feet up.
If it's 10 feet, I can do it.
I'd say it's just out of your reach of being able to hop at it while putting your the pan out underneath of it, if you even do try. So
Well,
Yeah, I
why
think
don't
that's a
you?
bit too high of a jump for me.
What if you hop up there and just kind of throw the marble down to us, kind of like Pointy Ears did with the one in the statue, and then we can scoop it up from there.
You know what? I think I have a better idea.
Or he can go on one of our
Be
shoulders
back.
and jump from there.
Never mind. How about someone else just wait, you can fly, can't you?
Yeah, but if my wings get wet, I'm coming right down. It won't be a good sign.
Well,
How about-
just be careful enough not to fall, and if you do, make sure you get it as you fall. I mean, you have water that you'll land in, you'll be fine.
better question. How good of a shot are you offline?
Well, I mean, I didn't hit the shot earlier, but I can try.
Well, remember it's the size of a marble. So I mean, my idea was maybe if it can be like hit down into the water, where we can just get it.
It's worth a shot at least, and without even worrying about any like more conversation, I fly up and shoot a crossbow bolt at the marble. If it hits, it hits.
roll the
See.
hit. Roll the hit.
Where the fuck is my crossbow? Sorry, 1 second. There we go. 19?
It grazes the marble, and it starts to fall downwards in the waterfall. But as it is going down within that waterfall, it seems to just stop about 5 feet down.
Rabbit, you think you can get it now? I got it down a little.
I definitely should be able to grab that.
Yeah, just
And
grab it
I
and throw
hand
it back.
him aim for the pot.
I'm gonna use my my rabbit hop.
All right. I'd say that you're able to successfully grab it. But as you do, and it falls into the pot, you notice that the flame just seems to the flame seems to emanate from the top of the pot, almost as if it was steam. But it's obviously the flame.
So my idea of
Hey
it being
guys, I
submerged.
got a flaming pot. Who wants to play catch?
Oh.
Pot.
As I see Joe try to back up, I throw it right towards Joe.
Oh no.
Although that's not good because you've okay. So go ahead and roll with that is that still unarmed strike? Hold on.
No, that would be because it's improvised weapon. That would most likely be. How heavy would you say it is? How big is the pot?
I was imagining
much
a
water
regular
is it?
pot.
I mean, hold on.
Wouldn't be
wait
more
for the
than like
pot.
2 pounds, right?
The pot weighs 10 pounds because
Oh
it's an
my
iron
God.
Pot
pot.
weighs 10 plus how much water is it again that you had?
It's a full pot. Because I can make 10 gallons of water when I create water.
Yeah,
So
but you wouldn't be
probably
able to
about
fit
20
10
pounds.
gallons into
Yeah,
I would make that I would say personally a strength check. It's a lot heavier than a dagger.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
hold on. I'm looking at what is his actual attack. Improvised weapon. I don't even see that. Yeah. All right.
Basically, improvised weapons are kind of up to your judgment.
Yep. Go ahead and definitely roll me a strength check there.
Oh, my 3. Fuck.
Okay.
Puck goes nowhere.
You were throwing it at Joe. As you do so, the pot seems to slip out of your hand, and 2 of the marbles fall at your feet right here along the river embankment. One of them right on the outside, the other on the inside, so it's not burning your left foot there, but it is burning the one that's on the dry ground. And the other one, it tumbles towards Joe and rolls into the embankment in the river there. The 2 that roll into the river go out. The one that's on the land is the one that has came from the waterfall. It's burning your foot. And the pan just kind of like falls halfway between the 2 of you.
Oh, I'm just gonna jump in
Stupid
towards the
rabbit.
water.
Is the pot broken?
The pot's not broken. No, it's just laying around. The pot's just laying about right here. The one on the land,
Here?
right here. The one that rolled into the water first, right here, and then the other one that rolled towards Joe, right here. And they're both slowly being swept away by the river.
I quickly like grab the pot and I try to get ahead of the one that was right here. That way it gets swept back into the pot while I'm trying to grab water for it.
The one right here?
The one that was like in the water right here.
That was some
The
fancy
one in the
work.
water right around here. Yeah. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to catch it before it sweeps. So it gets swept away too far. While I'm
as
trying to grab
you're
water.
doing that, it is being swept away for sure. And
Oh shit.
As he tries to catch him, I'm like, listen to me, which is me casting guidance on him.
guidance on Trimmer.
Yep. So now he gets a D4 bonus to ability checks.
Gotcha.
So I kind of like kept keeping an eye on them as they're like going down the river. So I'm trying to see if I can get ahead of it. I mean, the one that was way up there by Joe, I'd never seen, so I don't know if anyone else had eyes on it.
The one on the ground or the one that fell into the river?
The one that fell into the river where Joe was, I didn't see where that one like fully landed. So if it was being swept away, I don't know where exactly that one's at unless someone else seen it.
Okay. You will notice the one you've been tracking as you come along the embankment here is catching itself on a loose and stray rock right around here.
Swoop down and like scoop it up into the pot.
Okay.
And like I'm close enough there, I'm gonna holler out. Did anyone see where the other one went? Because it went into the water. I didn't see it.
The other one should be swept down the stream. It was in front of me.
So you guys are going to be checking out the stream?
Yes.
Yep.
Go ahead, choose your spots where you're checking and roll perception.
I'll check underneath this bridge right here. The first bridge.
Okay.
I made my way up to the second bridge just in case they got past that point. Because I don't know how
Ooh.
fast the current is.
I rolled a 7. Ugh.
You're
And
not
then
finding anything under the bridge right now.
And then I rolled a 13.
13. I would say that you do actually notice right in front of you, it seems to be lodged in a rock at the bottom of the moving river. It's not a very deep river. You could actually walk into it. You notice that you could walk into this river and it would only be about waist high.
Yeah, I walk into the river and I just I'm assuming if I'm gonna bend over and I'm gonna have to go underwater for a second. So I kind of just dip in.
How are you grabbing it again?
Since it's under the water, I don't care to use my hand to reach in there and grab it because it's like wedged in between a rock. So I'm assuming it's in the water, so I'm gonna like grab it and then I'm like I have the pot like underwater. Or at least like right here at the water, so I can just pop it into the pot whenever I get close to the surface.
Yep, you're good. All right.
And we kind of just left the other rocks up there that's burning on the side of the waterfall because I don't know how to put it out.
Okay.
Well, I got the marble, but the other
Right.
one's still over there because it's burning. I don't know how to put it out.
I have a small idea. Do you have the lid for that pot by chance?
Uh, I would assume so because it doesn't tell me it has a lid, so I don't know because this is a pot that was in my inventory.
I'd imagine if it's a cooking pot, it's got a lid.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say there's a lid to it. I mean, yeah, I got the lid.
Does the DM say there's a lid to it?
Yeah.
It's a. You said it was an iron pot, right?
Yeah, and the only thing it tells me is
Most
it's a
of
container.
those, I would imagine, if you had a lid for it, it would be at a house. You wouldn't take the lid with you on adventures. So if you just took the pot, I think it's just a pot, my man.
Okay, well, no, I don't have a lid. I left that at home. The only thing I needed a lid.
And I'm assuming you're quite a ways away from home right now.
Yeah, I've been gone for so long that I can't remember what the place is called.
Does anyone else have something that we can put over top of his pot?
Nope.
Not that I see. All my stuff was left on the boat that I got here, but I don't even know if it's on there anymore. It's
Well,
far away now.
Okay, given the
best thing
pot size,
I got
I could-
is yes, given the pot size.
so given the pot size, it can hold 1 gallon of liquid. So I want to say it's like a normal sized pot. Do you think, like, the metal piece on a shovel would it be enough to hold like go over the pot? I mean, it wouldn't be a perfect fit, but it would be able to go over it.
I mean, it wouldn't fit like a lid or anything, but I mean, it would keep other. I mean, no. Realistically, no.
I'm improvising here.
Tremor, I don't think the lid's going to work, or the shovel's going to work as a lid. We need to cut off all the oxygen. If there's any holes, it's still gonna kind of spew fire at the side.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Graves is still just sitting there, making his circles.
We're not worried about the lizard.
Pretty much.
I'm not even gonna question.
Just following this orb.
Dinge, do you have a shield?
A shield? Actually, yes, I do. But
Thought so.
there's one small problem.
What's that?
There's a lot of wood on it.
Oh.
However, I do have a little mess kit here, and I pull out of my pack. It's a tin box. I say I'll have to put my cup and cutlery somewhere else, but otherwise this will work perfectly.
Could you try to run back and scoop that one up and try to suffocate the flame?
Let's see.
It might ruin the box, just so you know. No promises.
Oh, that's quite possible, or either that or it's just going to get very hot, very...
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot, though. If the water's not working, maybe we can take the oxygen from it.
And I go over, open it up, let it go into the box, or get it in the box.
The one over here?
Yeah. So I head over there, scoop it up with in the tin box,
As we're falling now.
and shut the box.
As you do, you notice the flames subsiding, and that they do seem to snuff out, though the box stays mildly warm. Not so hot you couldn't hold it, but warm enough if you put it under a blanket, you'd have yourself a heated blanket.
Okay, now
Yeah.
throw that in the pot.
And I wrap it in my. And I wrap my. I set that down, wrap my cutlery up with my bedroll, so it's got somewhere to stay safe for now. And I'm like, well, how big is the pot again?
The
Yeah.
It's about.
pot, it can hold 1 gallon of whatever I'm putting
Okay,
into
so
it. So
this tin box would be bigger then,
Oh, okay. Well,
because basically it can hold cutlery, small plate, and it
it's
basically has one side of it can be doubled as a pan, and the other side can be doubled as a plate.
okay.
So it's a
Mm.
pretty good size box.
So it's not burning you at all, though. You're good.
No, it's just warm. Like, yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
well-
I hold it out for anyone to touch if they want to. It's not hot at all. Just a little warm.
I think I'm good. I think I'm
Touches
good.
my hand to it.
That's completely all you.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Should we go back and check on Lizard? I haven't heard anything, like no screams, so I think we might have to just catch that other flame.
Already ahead of you.
I wonder if he's actually still following it.
Or maybe he
the
I am.
stopped. Maybe he found something.
Lizard.
Oh, lizard!
Oh shit, my thing's still muted. Hello?
Look at that. He is still following.
Did the fire do anything?
Lizard?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you guys are back
Has
to the
has
scene.
the fire done anything there, Lizard?
Oh, it just kept on following it. No, not much.
I'm gonna like get in front of the path and have the pot ready. That way, you said it was ankle high, so I'm just gonna have it ready. That way, when it comes back around, it should go straight into the pot.
Okay. And as it does come back around and touches the water from the pot, immediately the marble stops and begins to vibrate very quickly. And out from it shoot some greenish blue lights that start to
fuck are
surround the circle.
There's a lot.
I
There's
regret my
a lot.
decision, guys.
And
Did
the
I-
marble
there's a lot.
falls
Oh,
dormant
damn.
in front of you. It
Job.
actually
Oh,
looks
dear.
a little
Maybe just leave
blackened.
that pot. We might need you to help with these.
Okay.
And
Just
with
kinda
that, we're
gently
going to
set the
go
pot
on
down.
our last break of the night, guys. All right, we're back, everybody. And as all of these spirits start appearing, everybody in the circle hears Gray's scream out that you're on your own, I'm gone. As he makes a
No, he
very,
screams out, I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. Yeah,
I'm hurt.
as he makes a very, very speediest exit this way. You guys don't see where he goes from there, but he is out of sight, out of mind, and everybody is going to get added to turn orders. So go ahead and roll your initiatives.
Oh,
You know, for
that
an lizard, he's
one.
pretty dead quick.
I don't know where he's going, but goodbye.
He is
What-
pretty quick for an 18-foot lizard. I'll give him that.
Who else am I gonna make run into walls? Baldy,
I thought he was
you're
only
doing it.
8 foot.
Wait, I did not sign up for this.
Too bad.
Oh, I need-
You got put into it.
I need a wall runner.
And you seem to be the best wall runner.
Me? Where did my character go?
Wait, where did your
Where did
character go?
I don't
What?
know. He disappeared.
Porque?
Baldy ran with the lizard. Said, fuck this, I ain't running into walls.
He's walls? Hell no.
Is it porque? I don't know. I'll just re-add you, I guess, there.
Uh-uh.
Not below me.
I don't know what happened, but thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I did either.
Welcome back.
At the
I think I
turn.
accidentally probably did something wrong.
No, it almost has to be on me, but I don't know what I did.
Roll 20 is just weird sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it.
Like, I feel like when I added you to turn, it was just like, nah.
Even the story wanted Joe to not run into walls.
All right. Has everybody put in their roll?
I can't
Not
put in
Joe.
my roll.
You're at the very bottom of the list there. What'd you
The
get?
very bottom.
I got a 14. I just can't put it in.
Okay, 14. Boom. Enter.
Oh, thank you.
Sort. That means you got the
That is
highest roll.
cool.
All right, Joe.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
What a turn order.
Just a heads up. I can't move my character either. I'm sorry.
What? Controlled by
And that explains
Joe
why you
Rogan.
couldn't add your turn order.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
I swear I
Okay.
did it. Stream will show it.
Oh, these don't look friendly for certain. I guess I'll try. I'm gonna run up to this one in particular and try slashing at it with my dagger.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I guess I'll do this one. They won't let. I don't know where my dagger went, but it won't. I know I had a dagger, but I can't find my dagger in my.
It might be in your inventory and you might
There
have
it
to hold
goes.
it.
It wasn't there originally. There he goes. A 19.
So it looks like you stabbed the spirit directly in its head. The dagger passes right through it.
Oh. Well, we know for certain
They're
there's see
very,
through.
they're very physical, or very non-physical beings, apparently.
Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to help much in this fight.
There's no way.
Is that the end of your turn,
I
Joe?
think we're restricted to magical
Oh,
means.
yeah, I think that's the end of my turn for right now. Oh, this is awkward.
Perrin.
Yeah.
Perrin,
One second
do you have any magical abilities?
here. 1 second. Well, I do have one. I don't exactly know how much this is going to help us though. And I have Druidcraft, so I'm going to I'll ping which one here. I'm going to cast it at this one here behind Durlac. And I create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts the weather or that predicts the weather will be at your location for the next 24 hours. The effect might manifest as a golden orb for clear skies, a cloud for rain, falling snowflakes for snow, and so on, and it persists for 1 round. I can cast it within 30 feet though, so I'm gonna cast Druidcraft at this.
And what exactly are you trying to do with the Druidcraft?
Well, I'm throwing it forward, and I suppose I'm trying to learn the weather.
What weather are you making it there?
No, I
No,
can't control the weather.
detects
It
the weather.
predicts the weather.
Oh.
So whatever
It'll tell
weather
me
it
what
is right
the
now,
weather
that's
will
what it
be in
looks like.
24 hours.
Yeah. You see a nice, bright, glowing orb that, well, actually, I wouldn't say it's the brightest, as it's definitely, time has been going on. It seems like, a sun getting ready to set glow right around the creature. It doesn't seem to pay any mind to it at all.
Well,
That's
I
what
tried
happens.
what I can do, guys. I'm gonna
Hey, Fairy,
go.
man, I don't think that worked out so well.
I'm gonna go this way.
We
You guys
appreciate
got
the
this.
attempt.
I tried. Told you I'm not much of a fighter over here.
Again?
I tried.
I'm about to
That's
see
all.
it. I swear
That's
I'm
my
about to
turn.
end this very. I'm this close.
Okay.
Sorry.
It is your turn, Ginua.
Giuna.
Giuna.
Ginua. I take a few steps over here. Right up to there. And I look at the one that Joe tried to attack, point at it. By my power. And it has to make a wisdom save.
Yep, not necessary. When you do that, it just completely dissipates.
Guys, I'm telling you, that guy's a god. I wasn't lying.
He's still talking.
Or he knows offensive magic. You know.
Is that the end of
That's
your
all.
turn, Gio?
No, I then take a couple steps back. To right there. And then I use phase step. Pop out this way. And those two both have to... which one is it? Hold on.
Is it everything within 10 feet? Because that would mean Durlac does too.
No, up to 2 creatures.
Of
They
your
have to make a
choosing.
wisdom save.
Okay. Yep, you're good. They fail the wisdom save.
So they're now charmed by me, which just means they can't attack me.
Okay.
So basically I just disappear from right there and appear up behind, kind of below where Perrin's at.
All right.
This guy can do everything. He's awesome.
Durlac, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just
What you gonna do there, little rabbit?
gonna come over here with y'all. They obviously can't, physical attacks don't work on them, so I'm just gonna chill here with y'all. How y'all doing?
Good spot to be over here. I hope they can't get me at least.
Oh, don't worry, I'll take care of the ones that come this way.
Oh, there we go. He's got magic. I don't.
Do you two have magic over there to deal with any of them?
I do. I have a few.
Well, not all hope is lost at least. I don't have to put everything on my shoulders today.
So Durlac, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. This very first one is coming at you, Trimmer, and does an 11 hit you.
No.
And he seems to just graze right upon you. Like you can feel the cold pass into you and out of you.
Nick the tiny bit of your hair.
Trimmer, it's your turn.
Got a buzz.
So for the one that just decided to try to attack me, I cast poison spray. I need to make a con save.
And as you cast that poison spray, what's the radius of effect on that, by the way?
10 feet.
Cone? Or...
Oh, no, it's just a straight line. Doesn't.
Okay. Then he dissipates right in front of you.
And then I'm going to, realizing that they aren't going to hesitate to attack, I'm going to disengage back, out of the way. If I can't take an attack.
Out of curiosity, is poison spray vocal? Yeah, it is. You need to write a command phrase for that.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, well then I end turn after I disengage.
Dun, dun, dun. we are around to this guy. I'm going to charge right at you.
That's some shit luck.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
You're going to take 3 damage.
Night night.
Oh no. Joe, this one
Doing
seeing
some
you
help point here.
is rushing right at you. And
Oh
does
no.
a 10 hit you?
My armor class is exactly 10, so would it? I don't think
Yes.
so.
Meets
Oh,
it,
Because
well,
the term is
never mind.
meets it, beats it.
Oh, well, then yeah.
Do you have your armor equipped in your inventory, Joe?
You are also going to take 3
It should
damage.
be.
I'm going to think probably no.
It should.
Oh wait, no, they have. Oh no, do you have a negative in your dex? No, you don't.
No. I should have my armor on.
Just check in your inventory and see
I'm
if
seeing
you're.
you don't even have any.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
But
Currently,
yeah,
all I see in your inventory list is a dagger that probably doesn't exist anymore. Because I think that the dagger +1 potion of animal
yeah.
friendship. Your normal dagger in your vial. I can't see beyond that.
I had armor on.
Was that from armor you had picked up, possibly?
Mm.
Not that I remember. It was just regular armor, unless it just disappeared. I can add armor real quick.
If you remember yourself having armor from the beginning from your starting equipment, go ahead.
I was gonna say what I would do, like delete all the items you have and then just re-add your starting equipment.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
Because that'll get you what you're supposed to have for everything. Because you definitely should have a lot more.
And you haven't looted anything yet, so you'd be fine to do that.
No.
Sorry, everyone. Quick break while we're mini break.
In the meantime,
Should be good there.
those 2 spirits did move up, as everybody saw.
Yep.
And as soon as we have the ability, it'll be Joe's turn again.
All right. So I think for the I'm gonna use dissonant whispers for the one in front of me. So
Okay.
that way he would have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. And the one in front of you is going to dissipate.
Oh, it worked. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Perrin.
Noticing that one get a little bit closer to me, I'm just that's way too close for comfort. I'm just going to go sit on the top of these steps, and that's all. Don't think there's much I can do. We learned that.
All right.
Yes, we've
Giuna.
already lost one of you. So first, I look to the one that just took down Tremor there. Shaking my head, I point at it. By my power, as I'm assuming it dissipates.
Dissipates. As soon as you make contact, yes.
And then I use my bonus action to... I won't let you die. As I stabilize with Spare the Dying.
Okay. Trimmer, you are at 1 HP. stable, but not up.
And then I just step it down a little bit.
All right.
Wait a minute. Or no, sorry, no, go ahead.
And then it is your Lack's turn.
Just gonna go over here, go up these steps, and just chill here with the fairy.
Hi, Rabbit.
What up, fairy? How you doing?
Not too bad. I think we're the real stars of this fight, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, we are taking every single one of these ghosts out with
You only stars because
What
of
I
how
like to
high you
with
are
our
right now.
with our what do we call these people here?
Are those two talking again?
I would like to call this master manipulation, as
100%. We should get them to do the work for us.
All right. Well, Trimmer, pass you up because you're stable. But being that you are the closest, this ghost immediately recognizes you, runs over to hit. It's going to be an advantage. I definitely think 15's hitting.
Yep.
So that's 5 damage.
I was still asleep, but down again.
Seeing him go down. This one's eyeing Joe.
Oh, great.
Just running over like normal. No. This 7's not going to hit you, is it?
No.
I would have laughed if the other magic user went down.
With that, Joe, it's your turn.
All right, well, since this one is right in front of me again, I'm gonna use another Dissonant Whispers on him, so he'll have to make a saving throw. I mean, a wisdom saving throw, my bad.
Yep, you are good there. That clears him out.
Right, and I'll just move, like, one more space above, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. And we're back around to Perrin.
well, Rabbit. It's awfully fine weather we're having here, isn't it? Nice
Yeah,
breeze
it
at the top
really
of the
is.
stairs.
Feels nice up here.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably sweating down there. A lot of ghosty action going on.
Yeah, probably.
That's all for my turn.
But they seem to be having fun.
That's what I was thinking.
Giona.
Couple of useless blokes up there, but well, point at the last one. By my power.
And just as before, as soon as it does, he dissipates. And after that, the green
And then I
aura
look.
left from all of those ghosts that was surrounding the rock seems to travel along it like it did while you were walking with the blood and bones from the last time to the marble itself, and it just glows a soft green. The marble is not even a flame, just a green marble.
Would that be the
And then I look over
last marble,
to.
like the one that would be like here?
Yep, right around here
Okay.
where it dropped.
Okay, just want to make sure.
And then I look over to Tremor and say, I won't let you die. As I cast Spare the Dying on him.
So he is stable.
And then I shake him.
As you guys walk over to Tremor, you notice that as he collapsed around the ground, he did his entire best to protect the pot that was falling down with him. And this was a separate roll that was done, so you know, and you passed. He was able to protect the pot itself and all the marbles within it.
Save the marbles!
Wow. Good job.
Oh.
I helped.
Well, then you were still far more useful than
helped.
any
Job,
of the
man.
other two here.
You flew up on. Ooh.
I was being your scout, making sure nothing else came. You're welcome.
Oh, really now?
We gave you the information that they cannot
Do you really
be
think I'm? Do you really
attacked
think
with
we're stupid
physical
and deaf?
attacks. Without us,
No.
you guys would have known that you had to use magic against them.
I.
By using magic against them?
Does the
I
words
haven't
master
used-
manipulation ring a bell?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, what? What?
Gina just starts walking off.
Goodbye. Ginger.
I.
I'll just walk down here and grab the other marble, drop it into the pot.
You're lucky you can fly, fairy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my water skin and I'm going to dump the one marble that I had in there into the pot as well, so that they're all in the same spot now.
Yep.
Except
Okay.
they're not.
Easily will,
That's
besides the one.
Remember if Juna
cool.
has one?
Oh,
that's
Baldy?
shit. Where's the last marble again?
Juno has it
Oh.
in his little iron burst 10 box.
I fly to the top of the house. Ginge, we need your marble.
Are you sure about that?
His
Yeah,
marble
we
will
need it in
burst.
the pot.
His marble will burst into flames if he takes it out of that tin.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do with your marble, but we probably need it.
Just combine them all together.
What if we take him back to the statue where they kind of shot out of?
Kind of like the way you think.
So they can
Juna, we're
shoot
going
us
back to the
again?
statue.
Alright. Have
Oh,
fun with that. I'll
such
see you in a bit.
walk.
Where are you going?
Just wondering.
Okay.
Juna literally just keeps moving around.
I fly to catch up with the group. Juna said he'll catch up with us in a bit. I told him where we're going though. He'll make it.
Yeah.
La, la, la. La, 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 la.
That's very elegant singing.
Thank you. I
You're
was
welcome.
bored.
Maybe one day I'll learn a tune like that. Da,
Mm,
da, da, da.
Okay, stop
Yeah,
it.
please don't do that again.
Please stop. Please. You're hurting my
Sorry.
ears.
I get to the
I'm sorry.
statue and then I
You need a bit more practice, bud, before you start doing that.
I'll get there one
A
day.
lot of practice. But lucky for you, I know a bit about music.
Well, you can train me.
Unfortunately, these seem to
Sure.
be the only people here.
Why not? I used to be a teacher back where I lived at.
As useless as a couple of them might be.
You saying something down there, bud?
I was whispering to myself, so you wouldn't have heard that.
Oh.
when I get back to the statue, I kind of want to see if, even though,
Go ahead, big ears.
because he wouldn't have Juno wouldn't have been here yet, so I want to see if just me having 4 of them, if anything happened.
So wait, what exactly are you doing?
I just want to see if the marbles had any form of reaction to being back at the statue.
As you're walking up to the statue, you don't recognize anything happening in particular, no.
Okay. Well, nothing
Can I
has happened yet.
inspect the statue to see if there's any holes where the marbles may have came from?
Yeah, roll inspection.
Is inspection even a
Well,
thing?
investigation.
Okay, I was just say I don't see inspection here, but yeah.
Investigation.
Oh well, that's not 6.
I mean, you're not really finding what you're looking for on the statue.
That's a real nice horse. I like it. Juno was right to ride that earlier.
It
I think
doesn't
honestly I
sound
want to try
right
that
then.
too.
Say, let's do it for the party that have the rest of you are trying to figure out what's going on around here, right? And you do notice that the statue is slightly glowing green still, the same green flame that you've seen from each of the marbles that you've captured.
Can I investigate like like the horse's eyes to see if maybe the marbles would go like where the eyes of the horse was?
You can investigate whatever you want to investigate. Is that what you want to investigate?
Yeah.
Okay, roll investigation.
17.
Doesn't look like they'd fit in the eyes at all.
Mm,
Um,
maybe the eyes of the person on top. Maybe they would fit in there.
I mean, maybe, but but I only count for 2 marbles. We got 5.
I'm gonna look down the
Hmm.
whole statue and see if I can't find a spot to put them.
Okay, roll investigation.
5.
Oh god.
You're still just infatuated with how nice of a statue this is.
What if we just set the marbles, one on each corner, one in the middle, maybe the flaming one in the middle, and
So
we hope
for
for the best.
a moment, I tap myself on and say, "Take my guidance," and then I'd like to also make an investigation check over the statue to see if I find anything.
All right, roll for it.
So I get that plus a D. No, that's not going to happen even with the D4.
What you get?
Never mind. I got a total of a 3.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wow.
I'm gonna take one of the marbles out, and I'm gonna
Does anyone else want to take another look?
Joe, you might as well look it over.
Might as well.
But first, take my
Mhm.
guidance. And I cast guidance on Joe.
All
So you
right.
get a D4 to add to whatever your roll is for investigation.
Oh, that's funny. My investigation's a +4.
Oh wow.
So you,
Chance.
you're the one we should have had do that all along.
Oh no.
Well, 4 plus
Add the
4 plus
D4.
4 is 12.
So, Joe, you're going to clearly recognize.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, what?
No, so I automatically added that 4 already. So 8 was your first roll, then did you need to roll a D4?
D4, gotcha.
Yeah. So currently at 8.
No.
Can we get that at a 12? I don't see your roll anywhere.
Why is it not rolling? Oh, it's just not rolling for me. Let me roll it on here.
A 2. So total of 10.
There
Yeah,
we go.
you will still clearly recognize that there are 4 circular pieces surrounding the statue that look like they would hold a flame. And that if you were to place them in there, that they would hold a flame.
All right. I believe
What
that
you got there,
these.
Joe?
I believe that these areas around the statue is where we can put the marbles in. At least 4 of them. The 5th one might go somewhere else on the statue. Let's try placing the 4 in those ones right now.
Okay. Then I suggest that I place my 4 in because I feel like the one that stayed burning.
This one is quite different.
Yeah.
I agree
So-
with that.
So I walk around and just put a marble in each corner around the statue.
As you go depositing the marbles, how are you doing so? Because you're doing out of the pot, correct?
Yeah, I kind of like grab it long enough to like get it over the hole and I'll just drop it back into the hole.
Okay. And as you're doing so, you see flames. You see flames lighting up around yourselves as you're going around the square. And by the time you finish, there is 4 flames surrounding the statue, and it seems to glow a brighter green.
I want to investigate the king's crown that's on the statue
That
to see if there's a
Hmm.
gem, like a gem spot or something.
bye, rabbit.
Rabbit?
Yeah, so he just started walking off on us.
Well, he was a chatterbox anyways.
Yeah, and before you guys could realize it, the few of you that did, the rabbit seems to have just snuck off the distance.
Uh,
I don't know where the hell he was going, but okay.
well, I guess we lost 2 animals today. No pets for us.
But yeah, I think
I'm
I,
this
want,
close, Rabbit.
I think I want to investigate the crown that's on the statue to see if there's a spot on the crown to put a marble.
Roll an investigation.
12.
Doesn't seem like anything in particular that you see.
I just
Uh,
flip open the tin box with the other one.
As you do, the marble inside of it immediately bursts into flames, rises up, and does surround the crown of the king. And as that happens, you see
Oh boy.
faint image of the king appear. It says, "Hello, welcome to Hinesville. Please follow me." And as he goes off into the distance, anybody who's following him might notice that he dissipates.
Ah,
Guys, I'm getting really
back
sick
to
of the
the
ghosts
gate.
in this town.
Yeah,
Not a
this,
big fan of these.
yeah, I'm
All
starting
right,
to not like this
well,
sound very much.
we don't have a lizard anymore.
And Rabbit's far gone by now.
Baldy, you know the rules.
I have a name.
Yeah,
I have
Baldy.
a name.
I know.
It's not.
Baldy.
It's not Baldy. I'm seriously this close to you. I'm seriously this close to just. You're
What are
lucky you
you
can
gonna
fly
do
fairy.
about it?
You're lucky you can fly fairy. I swear to God.
Go through the gate. Do it.
Is the DM, is the green force still around the gate or is it gone?
You could never see the green force before until somebody touched it. It's the only time you'd ever see it, so.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go through the door.
How are you doing so?
I guess I'm gonna try walking through it.
Just normally, right?
Just run. Just do a little run.
Listen, I'm not as dumb as the lizard. I'm not running through that.
Fine.
That's
Not
what I
happy
thought.
about it.
You had to know that we wouldn't get away with that again. Maybe with the lizard again, but I could see that rabbit doing it too.
But I'm just gonna try to walk through it.
All right. You pass right through.
Oh, thank God.
Shields down. We can go.
See, that's
Thanks,
why we
Raphael.
had you do it. We already knew it was all set.
Good job, Joe. We're proud of you.
Thank
Whoa.
you.
So as you guys are making your way that way, you come across an entirely new area. Sorry. Getting everybody added.
You're good.
Settings, controlled by save,
Yay.
save.
You gotta close the turn order thing.
Save. Oh. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yay.
Save.
Yeah, I never saw no turn order. What do you mean?
Tell that to stream.
What's turn order?
What's a turn?
What's an order?
So,
This group knows nothing about order.
as you guys do get into this area, you'll notice once again the king says, "Please follow me," as he flies into the top of this fountain, and a large flame erupts from it.
Oh boy, more fire.
Anyone else
Follow me
remember?
into the fire. Great idea.
Anyone else
I'm-
remember the thing that the horse said? Follow the flame.
Yes, I do remember that quite well, seeing as though I'm the one that is initially told you all.
Last time you touched a flame, it made you got so burnt that you lost your senses and jumped off a 20-foot statue.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm
yeah.
following this flame.
That was
You're
pretty
not
funny.
really-
You should try it again.
Yeah. I mean, I can jump into the flame. I mean, I guess, but like, at least let me stick my hand in it first again. Because
That's
it
not
didn't.
safe.
Nah,
it
just
didn't-
jump right.
Nah, like if I stick my hand in it, at least like I can move my hand out fast enough and like it not burn too bad, right? Like that's how it worked last time.
Do we have a coin? I want to flip on this one. Heads, you dive straight in. Tails, you just touch it.
I like to gamble.
I'm gonna say that I'm a gambling man today. Let's see what we got.
You do that. I'm going to look around the fountain and see if there's anything.
I whispered her. I'd go behind Perrin. Try to make both coins heads.
I'm not that talented.
You do realize you're like 2 foot in front of me, right?
Yeah, but I'm still whispering. And also, that was actually roughly 10 from where you're standing.
Yeah, cubes are 10. Yeah, you're right. I didn't hear a thing. I'm just listening.
I gotta read something real quick just to.
Okay. So, who has a coin to flip? Who is flipping the coin?
Well,
Like an in-game coin or like
No,
Yeah.
you would
Ring
need a
Joe.
you would
Some
need a
gold.
gold piece or a silver piece, something like that.
Here, Tremor, and I flick him a gold coin.
catch said gold coin. I look at the coin. And like, what side are we going to deem as heads? What side do we want to deem as tails?
Pick the
Heads you
opposite.
jump in, tails you
Pick
touch it.
pick high or low. Whoever's making the call.
I would say just like your normal coins, it's obvious what's heads and tails.
Okay, so high would be I jump in, low would be I just stick my hand in.
Okay, so now go ahead and roll yourself a d20 there, bud.
Can I make this a guidance where he adds a d4 to it?
Yep, you sure can.
I'm doing that. And I say, take my guidance.
100% can.
Can I like? Is that like something I can do? Like, you make a wisdom check or something to say no?
No, there isn't.
You already
No.
started the action, so it's a stack. No.
Then okay, what's 12?
Yeah, so you're on the high.
Okay,
Did you
looks
add
like-
the d4?
that is the D4. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not
You're
plus
jumping.
4. Oh, it's not a plus 4. It's just a D4. Okay, hold
It's
up,
a d4.
hold up.
2 minimum.
1. It's a 9.
Damn it.
Ah, then you're sticking your hand in, my friend.
Okay,
Guess you can just touch the fire then, pointy ears.
I don't want to get wet again. I'm just gonna like, I don't care. Never mind. Climb up to the top of the fountain. I stick
And I
my
shove him
hand
in.
straight. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey, oh,
Roll a strength
Well-
check. Giuda.
Does this technically count as a surprise for him?
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah, I would say so.
I wouldn't expect
So that
it.
means I can have an advantage push.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
14 is the total for the push.
All right, now roll me a acrobatics because of being on where you're at. You're definitely pushing him in.
I don't even care if I fall on myself at this point. 5.
You come in with some good force and you push him right in. But because of where you were standing and how wet the fountain is, you trip in right with him, and both of your bodies just disappear from sight.
Hey guys, it's on. Ah!
Last thing you hear me goes, woo!
All you hear is me screaming, going.
Fairy?
What the fuck?
Did they... I'm actually impressed with the elf.
Are you going
Well,
in next, or am I? Or we can both
Wait,
stay out here if you want. I don't want to get in the fire.
Does this mean staying out here with you?
Yep.
I jump in the fire.
You just completely disappear from sight.
And I'm just gonna take a seat right here and just wait it out.
As you do so, you will
Feeling
see the
completely
image
offended.
of the king dissipate from the fire and appear around you and say, "Please follow me," as it passes through you and jumps into the fire.
I'm not jumping in no fire, Mr. Ghost. Sorry. They might have. I'm not doing it. I'm kind of yelling this at the fire, by the way.
You'll see the fire erupt and glow brighter, almost as if it's responding to you, but not by words.
Please creep me out. I'm gonna take a couple steps away and go sit on this bench.
Well, I guess it's just us 3 for this next part.
Well, one thing is going to happen. As that does happen, multiple
He's
Oh, fuck.
I knew this was about to happen. Just knew it. I knew he was trying to find a way to force you into it.
No.
He got that. He can solo that.
Multiple of these wraiths appear.
Yeah, multiple, huh? That's a lot more than multiple.
And then we cut over to everyone who is inside.
I tried to make a hero landing, even though I got shoved into the fire.
You definitely fall like face first, and then Giuna falls on top of you. You kind of break his fall.
All you hear is
Not
the
enough to
scream
take
of.
any damage.
All you hear is the scream of, "Ah," and then fucking. Oh.
Oh my god! Thank you for
Nice
that.
try.
You did well. And I get back up.
Oh, I think you shattered my ribs. Fat ass.
And right
I'm
there,
gonna
guys,
try.
Excuse you.
right here,
I'm gonna try
guys,
to, like,
is
take the
where we're
island.
going to end the session for the night.
We're gonna leave it on him calling me a fat ass?
Yes.
And a cliffhanger of Perrin probably dying. That's a lot of gold.
There might be 2 people dying after that. Wait, so he did Tremor take damage from the fall?
No. No
Wait,
damage
what
was
about
taken.
Joe?
Even though I landed on top of him?
Yeah, even though you landed, he was your cushioning, but he basically landed in a way where he's not really that hurt. He might be a bit out of breath, a little upset, but
He's bruised, but he's not.
He's just being a little dramatic right now.
Wow, what a
does-
session.
he doesn't feel pleasant. We'll give you that. And off of that, guys, we're gonna leave session 1 right here.
He
Thank
might
you
be
all
big
for
trouble
tuning
next
in.
door,
I'm
no?
gonna get you all on the ending screen. And thank you very much. Tune in for Lost Souls Episode 2 coming up next Monday.